Welcome back. In the previous part, we decided we're going to head back to Fenmon and see if we can take out the Lance of Kresnik. And along the way, we picked up Elize. There's a little stuffed animal called Tipo that floats around next to her. Yes, quite strange. Anyway, we need to board a boat.
Excuse me, when is the next ship leaving for Fenmont?
There is no Fenmon anymore. Didn't you hear? It was destroyed.
I'm afraid the Rashugal government has blockaded the capital and its surrounding regions.
I was close, though.
That means all scheduled voyages to Fenmont have been cancelled. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Are any ships sailing?
Sorry, ma'am. But the route to Sapstrath Sea Haven is still open. Would you like a ticket to Sapstrath Sea Haven?
May as well, we've got nowhere else to go. Yes.
Very well. Please board the ship and await departure.
Weird bird.
That's not something you see every day. You get your mail by carrier pigeon?
Something like that. It's how I keep in touch with someone special from afar. I told her a beautiful woman has appeared in my life.
Tipo.
Hey, I didn't know you were married.
Do I look like the marrying type to you, Mr. Honor Student?
Huh? You mean you're not?
Who knows?
Oh, looks like we're about to depart.
No, that's the horn that tells you someone has just done a bad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never seen the sea before.
Impressive, huh?
Just what was that girl doing in the village?
Resting?
Wasn't she being held captive?
Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe she was being protected.
And we took her away. I'm sure that's a good thing. Huh?
Elize?
Tipo, look!
Well, hey! Check out that water! You'd die if you fell in.
Okay.
She's not a bad girl.
It doesn't seem that way.
I don't know about this Tipo, though.
I wonder if we'll find someone who'll take her in.
That's your responsibility. You'll have to find someone on your own.
Right.
I've still got the key, but how much time does it buy me?
About 6 hours.
Milla?
You see something?
No, I was just thinking. Elize, what are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Huh. What exactly do you know?
We know Jude and Milla and Alvin are our pals!
That's not the sort of thing I meant. What is Tipo, for instance? How can a doll talk?
Tipo is Tipo.
What do you mean, what's Tipo? You're looking at him! I'm Tipo! I'm Ellie's pal!
Yeah, there you go. Tipo is Tipo.
Having a conversation with you is quite difficult. We don't seem to be on the same page.
Have you noticed what Tipo is even doing right now?
Hey, we better get our stuff.
You're right. Looks like we're almost there.
I wonder how tight Rashugal security is right now.
Just look at Tipo, just going around in circles constantly.
Milla! Milla's our pal!
Oh,
What? What's wrong with Tipo?
Looks like everyone's getting along, at least.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Don't worry. Everything will work out.
She doesn't look so sure about that. Like I said, all the Sea Havens look the same.
Looks like security's not so tight after all.
Soldiers are still patrolling, though. We'll have to be careful.
Strange. What changed? They were deploying soldiers across the border to find us before.
Maybe they found something more important to do than chase after us.
But what could that be?
I'm not complaining. Let's avoid the soldiers and head to Fenmont.
Hang in there, Elize. It'll just be a little while longer till we reach the city. Then I'm sure we'll find the perfect person to take you in.
What? But
Take us in? What the hey are you talking about?
That could have gone better. He just told the little lady he's unloading her on a perfect stranger. That's news to her. No wonder she looks surprised.
And he thinks I'm inconsiderate.
I mean, you are.
He's just a kid. Nothing.
I don't know if you heard that, guys. Like, everything's on sale. Come check out our wares. Like, okay.
Trust me, the beds are way softer at the inn here than anywhere else.
Why do you know this?
You focus on the strangest things.
All right, I'm checking in.
Can we really afford to relax like this?
Apparently so. Right, so there should be a little event around somewhere. We got the sub-event though.
Be careful, Elize. A sailor in the Sea Haven has been staring at you.
oh, I didn't notice anything.
We might just be overthinking things, but he might know something. Maybe we should chat him up.
I didn't know you swung that way, Alvin. Oh, very well. If we can help him out, we'll help him out. Right, so there should be an event here though.
Those wanted posters. Is that Jude and Milla?
If it is, it's a terrible rendition of them.
Wow! You both look so evil!
That's supposed to be Jude and I?
Well, this is lucky. If that's what they're looking for, there's no way they'll ever catch us.
These are awful.
Oh, I'm sure this can't be fun at your age. Kids can be so self-conscious.
No, I don't care about me, but Milla looks terrible.
He's right. This is quite unfortunate. The whole reason I assumed this form is because its appearance is effective against men. Half the human population.
I like how they just call that out, like, oh, that was intentional. Actually makes sense when you think about it.
But if I'm as ugly as I appear in that poster, I need to fundamentally reevaluate my strategy.
Wow, that is diabolical. I had no idea.
Jude, be honest with me. Am I attractive from a male perspective?
Well?
Just tell her. It's like it was part of her mission, her whole design. It was her intent. So it's like, tell her the truth. Yes, you do. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're beautiful, in my opinion.
Good, good.
And sexy! Ellie says she wants to look just like you.
Tipo!
You have nothing to worry about, Milla.
So, what would you say are her finest features?
Now see, this is where it's crossing the line.
Oh, maybe how good she smells, or those amazing curves.
Yes, I see. Thank you for your invaluable opinion.
My, our little Jude is becoming a man.
I was just speaking objectively.
In my opinion, Mila's a bit too flat. Because we know what I like. And it's like, at the back, bit too flat. Bit too flat. I do like, I prefer the bum. We know this. It's like, it's a bit too flat. Anyway, what are we doing? Let's see. Head through Sapstrath Harrow to Fenmon. But let's see where we are on the map, because that's what I want to do. You can see where we're meant to go, which is Fenmon, which is the one shining right now, the yellow dot on the left. And we're at the little flag in the bottom right of the map. So it's like, that's where we gotta go. So, let's head out. Oh, you there! Would you hear my story? Nah, you're right. Sorry, we're kind of in a hurry. Some other time, alright? come now, don't be like that. Linger a moment and bring an old man some joy. Jude walks up like, screw you, old man, and they just leave. What kind of story? You don't want to go there, Jude. Give this guy an inch and he'll take a mile. Don't worry, young man, I promise the story will be worth your time. Why, it might even save your life. Sounds interesting. Tell us your story. That's more like it. Now, hear my tale of monsters. There once was a city called Zanarkand, and it was attacked by a giant monster called Sin. Many years ago, a young man named Xillia lived among a northern tribe. Xillia had a talent for controlling monsters, an unusual gift that gave him the ability to draw out a monster's hidden powers. But Xillia's genius was not easily sated. Go with that. And he began to dabble in forbidden arts. By tampering with monsters' mana lobes, he sought to create a monster that would grow stronger with every battle. Tampering with mana lobes, but that's not possible? No, but Xillia did it all the same. After over 20 years of research, he successfully created 6 new monsters. These creatures, with their hyper-enlarged mana lobes, could cast new spirit arts out of pure instinct. Each of the 6 monsters had a weapon growing out of its body, as if each was a living incarnation of the weapon itself. These weapons were dubbed Devil's Arms, and the monsters themselves Devil's Beasts. All my years as a mercenary, I never heard a story like that. Of course you haven't, young man. 20 years ago, Xillia took his 6 devil beasts and led them into a great war. But a huge tsunami hit the battlefield and washed everything away, including Xillia. And thus the secret knowledge needed to create these monsters was lost. That's it? I've come up with a new recipe? Thanks for wasting our time, old fellow. Ah, but the story's not over yet. You see, the devil's beasts didn't die that day. Xillia's death released them, and to this day, they still roam free somewhere in the world. Okay. And you said these devil beasts get stronger with every fight. I did. And now they've been fighting for over 20 years. I can't even imagine how strong they must have become. So listen well. If you see a monster with a weapon growing out of its body, do not attempt to fight it. That, my friends, is the moral of my little story, and the secret to a long life. Other than that, eat healthy, exercise, and that'll do you well as well. Yeah, basically they're like the ultimate weapons. We might do them, I don't know. Depends how I feel. Alright, so what we got out here. So where are we going? Head through Sapstrath High Road to Fenmon. They could make another.
Looks like our wanted poster is making the rounds at the Sea Haven.
Does this sort of thing actually work?
No.
You tore it down?
Yes, but I can't imagine a poster like this will give us any trouble. Do humans have a different sense of aesthetics than I do?
Well, anyway, Milla tore it down, so we should be safe here, right?
Right.
That'll never work. Keep tearing them down and they'll keep putting them right back up.
Milla?
It's nothing. Alvin's right. Even with this terrible likeness, we can't afford to take chances. We should move on.
All right.
Given enough time, they might manage to make a replacement key as well. We need to hurry.
Well, let's go then. Alright, we'll do one of every enemy here, assuming we can.
A military checkpoint.
I knew things were too easy.
What'll we do?
Go around.
Well, hey! What's over yonder?
Where, hey?
That's the Deepwood.
If we can hike our way through there, we'll come out right near Sherrilton.
Where?
Then our path is clear.
It won't be easy going. What about Elize?
You knew she'd face risks on this journey.
I'm fine. Really. I can go with you.
Don't argue, you guys. You're pals, remember?
Elize.
The girl has agreed, so this matter is no longer open to debate.
What? Why not? What? It's what? Indeed. Alright then, so we're gonna go up here and go through some kind of wooded area as far as I remember. We'll get you. Oh, there's a chest there. It's in the chest. Let's have a look. Come on. Put it back. I never used the XP thing, did I?
You seem to know a
No. There's no point in me editing out what I just said, because we just interrupted it anyway, so it's completely pointless. Alright then.
It's over. Sonic Thrust! Milla!
Farewell!
Milla!
Still need to maybe do like a little bit of leveling up. Possibly. I don't know, it might do okay. It's like... You can always
Windblade,
do other things to level up, because it's sort of like the game may balance itself out. So if I'm not leveling up...
Flare bomb!
Flare bomb killer didn't work. Like, these things are harder to kill,
Not yet!
but as a result I should get more XP.
I have your back! Hang in there!
In theory.
Now!
Farewell, let's end it!
Let's go.
Final kill! Now! Sonic Thrust! Demon Fist! Now! Okay.
So we may get... I just want to see how much XP we get from these.
Flare bomb! Who's next?
You did it!
Did I though?
Farewell, Windblade! This is the power of Maxwell.
Who? Is Maxwell important at all? I don't know why she keeps mentioning that name. Apogee.
Never actually been in the Deepwood before, but there's a first time for everything.
I was gonna say, is he gonna finish that off?
Quite a dense forest.
Let's try to stick together, okay?
Wait, what happens here? It's like, clearly the forest can't go on forever. So if I just leave them walking... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, do they eventually stop? Or does they keep walking in the background, just keeps repeating? Hello? I've so picked up stuff from Sarah. My instinct was to be, I'm going to call him Charlie. That's Sarah's thing.
What was that?
Charlie.
Was it warning us, maybe?
Well, Milla certainly seems unfazed.
Oh, I see a way through! Hurry up, you two!
Great, even the Spud is getting gutsy. Let's go.
Alright, so is there any little shinies around here? Would be nice. Nope, no shiny. If I remember correctly, there is like little bits in here where you can wander off and you like get some extra items. There's a shiny.
I'm not so good with these tight passages. Must be this astonishing physique of mine getting in the way.
Hello? I'm assuming fire is going to be good against these things.
That thing's got reach. It can hit all of us with ease.
If only we had someone who could use magic at long distance. Ah, damn it.
This could pose a problem.
Elize, keep your distance.
It just becomes kind of obvious, doesn't it, what's going to happen?
We can't look after you and fight at the same time. Stay back.
Jude!
Damn it.
This is no time to take a nap.
I can help.
You healed us?
Glad you brought us along now, huh?
Yep, she's our healer.
Our wounds are healed.
Did Elize do this?
Stay back, it's dangerous.
But wait, hold on. I can help.
Flare bomb!
Milla!
Farewell! 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 It's over!
Okay.
Final down!
Hellfire!
Windblade! Windblade!
A grand victory!
That was amazing, Elize.
That was exhausting.
Indeed. I pressed up when I meant to press left. I need to figure out how I can do combos with Elize, though, so we'll be messing around with that if we get a chance.
Imagine. A little girl wielding arts like that.
Elize, you saved us.
What's wrong? You did a good thing.
It's okay, Elize. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
That's not it.
You two need to make up. Pals need to stick together.
No one's been arguing.
I promise I won't get in your way again. Honest.
You heard the little lady. Now make nice with Jude here for Elise's sake.
It's not really like an argument, it's just a disagreement.
Make nice. It's not like I'm angry or anything.
Indeed.
That's not how it looks to me. You were getting along better before.
I'll do my best. Okay?
Why do I suddenly feel like the villain here? Fine, all is forgiven.
Whatever needs to be forgiven, that is.
And hey, don't you have something to say to Elize?
Sorry for making you worry. And thank you.
This is some serious friendship stuff right here. Level 99 on the friendship meter.
Wow. Is that max level? I think it's 255 in these games, isn't it?
Elise's arts could really help us in a pinch, don't you think so?
Agreed. Thank you, Elize. I'm counting on you.
No pressure, but if you die, it's your fault.
Sally forth, pals.
Pals? Really? Pals.
What luck. Never expected a channeler like her to be along for the ride.
A channeler? Wasn't even red text or anything. Just said it. Okay. Very well. Yep, so we're gonna mess around with Elize now to see if we can figure out like what's best for combos with here. I think down here is where we get some extra items. We'll try and avoid enemies if we can. Like there's a chest. Lovely. I don't know though, there's two ways out from the looks of
I
it.
think we can squeeze through here.
Better make sure none of us get our clothes stuck.
I'm not even gonna bother editing that one. It's like, yeah. It's like, you get the idea from that. Alright, so is this extra items or was it the right way to go?
Everyone okay?
Where is everybody?
The smoke. What is it?
My eyes. This ain't smoke. Some kind of spore, more likely.
I bet these are smoke shroom spores. Once the spores get in your eyes or nose, you can't stop crying.
Doesn't bother me. What a bunch of crybabies.
Okay, is there even any point to like why you told us about that? Surely that's gonna come later, isn't it? Oh, I was gonna try and attack it. Again, just been playing Neptunia, so this is the problem with this sort of thing. It's like I get in the habit of a certain play style. I think if I turn around, there's a way up. Yes, there we go. Oh. Actually lost some health, so it is actually important. We look out for that. There we go. I knew there was something around. Mysterious liquid times 6. Do I need that for? I'm sure it's like something. Because I'm remembering Grace's needs that for something, like crafting and stuff like that, because it's got a stamp system. If I remember correctly. Get this chest. This might actually be the right way to go. I don't know. That's the problem, is like I remember coming here, but not remember which way is the right way.
Look out, guys. There are little bugs everywhere.
I wonder if Milla gets bitten a lot in that outfit.
You didn't know? She swats the bugs away with her hair.
Wow, like the tail of a cow!
Her face again. I love it when she does that face.
Don't compare my crowning glory to the tail of a cow.
But it's a cowlick.
Crowning glory? I didn't expect such vanity from the Lord of Spirits.
Sylph styled my hair for me.
Oh, did he now?
He said, "You're in human form, so you need to take care of your appearance."
You had the great spirit of wind style your hair? That's incredible!
Yes, I'm quite fond of it. If I swing it around quickly, I can distract a foe between attacks.
So you do swish it like a cow.
That was the result of that, like, yeah, you've just set yourself up there. What was that? What did we get? Something scale? Oh, I thought that was going to be an event. No. Extra area. Oh. Battle time.
Peace upon us.
Okay, we're teamed up with Elize now. So fire doesn't do anything. Doesn't seem like my wind one does anything.
Don't worry.
So I need to figure out a new attack with Elize that will help.
Peace upon
So
us.
until then, we'll team up elsewhere.
Hang in there. Okay. It's over. You did it.
Let's team up with Alvin here, because this makes more sense because I'm using fire.
Not yet. Getting predictable.
I know I'm getting predictable, but I ain't got much else to use.
Got it.
Hellfire.
There we go, lovely.
Peace upon us.
Pixie circle.
Okay, I'll cover you.
I was gonna say, but that's what I'm doing. It's like, but I ain't teamed up with Elize, so it's not me. Oh, I'm not flare bombing on it. Nope, that went wrong. As you may have noticed, I don't defend too much when I get going.
I did it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. What's this? Nope, not bothering.
Just keeps getting better.
Not bothering reading that. Alright, so sec. Oh, can we jump down? Team player.
That last battle was a little too close.
No, it wasn't.
Agreed. If Jude hadn't been there to save us, it would not have ended well. You have my thanks.
Sure. Don't worry about it.
What happened? Did I die?
Even in the midst of combat, you really do look out for others. But taking your focus off your opponents like that could land you in an early grave.
I guess it could.
Of course, I wouldn't want to fight with someone who didn't give a damn about me either. So keep up the good work, champ.
Will do.
So in other words, you only want to fight with people who are willing to die young.
What?
No, you got it all wrong. I only want to fight with people who are willing to help me die old.
Indeed. I mean, it makes sense that way. Alright, so I'm thinking, based on the time and considering we're at a save point here, I have gone the right way. And I think we should end this part here, because I think, if I remember correctly, we're going to end up in a boss battle if I head down here. So we shall see you in the next part. After I've done this battle, I'll do it in between the parts. We'll see you in the next part.
Don't worry.
Ta-ta for now.
Peace upon